with some One Piece 1116. Almost got slipped up there. As always, I'm joined by my main lad. How's it going, Samurai Drew?
Going great. My mic is very quiet today, so I gotta make sure to talk right into it. I just saw that I was still quiet even though I was yelling. But doing great today. Can't wait to see what other piece of information Vegapunk gives us.
It was, dude, it doesn't feel like it was last week, especially because of all the breaks we've been getting, but it's been pretty wild. It has been a good time to be a One Piece fan. So, as we go along, for all of those who are watching, please feel free to like and subscribe. It really does help us out, as well as comment. It really does help us understand what is going on our end. So, let's see here. I am good here. Stream's looking all set. So let's go ahead and jump into the chapter. Let's see here. Chapter 1116, titled Inner Conflict. And let's see here. Ogre Child, Yamato's Golden Harvest Surrogate Pilgrimage, Volume 6. This is already the 6th one.
Yeah, wow. I can kind of see that, though.
Fair. Let's see here. Oh, oopsie on that one. That was my fault. So we are jumping in.
Okay, and I can talk more. What it kind of looks like is like a weird devil fruit, but I'm sure it's not. It's like a nicely wrapped, basket or whatever.
Oh yeah, that's the bag. It's a
medicine and dumpling.
Otsuru gave me medicine and dumplings, so that's a bag. To your point, definitely could look like a devil fruit. Looks like Yamato has a lot of followers, including the big samurai dude.
Oh, is that him?
Yeah, that's him.
I like it. And who's the hearts going out for? Is that for Yamato, you think?
I'm guessing so.
Is that like they're swooning? Are they swooning for Yamato? Like, he's a ladies' man? Like, that kind of thing?
Well, I think looks like everyone's, because there's women and men swooning with hearts. There's even priests over there with all for Yamato.
That's lovely. Lovely.
That's really cool.
I got nothing else.
Alright, so I'm going to... Let's see here. By each of the Oda, translations by Stephen Paul and lettering by Vanessa Satone. 13 pages. Oh. But it's a middle chapter. We can deal with it, but 13 pages, that one hurts. That one hurts a lot. So, any thoughts on that, Samurai, before we jump in? I'll take the first two.
Oh, before we go, I already jumped in. I was like,
oh you already jumped in? I'll take the first two then. All right.
Okay.
The weapons that sank the world into the sea are still lurking around here. Nani? So you have the townspeople. I'm not sure. This might be Alabasta. Not sure. He's showing. That might not even be Vivi. That might be Lily. The war from 800 years ago is still going on. Where? How could any of them still be alive? ... How can this war still be ongoing if no one knows about it? Explain, Vegapunk. Sadly. And then you have Emu. And then you have the... That's not Pangea Castle. So that, I'm guessing this is the Ancient Kingdom. So we officially have our zoomed out view of the Ancient Kingdom. Or is this Alabasta? That might be Alabasta.
Dude, who is talking in these exclamations? Like, is it just the townsfolk?
I'm guessing it's the peoples that are talking.
Like the water cooler talk?
Yeah. So, and everyone's just looking around and trying to figure it out. And then you cut out. It looks like the capital of Alabasta, because that feels like it's the one from when they were charging up in the final battle. So just kind of looks like it, but we'll see. I am going to go on to page 3 if you have any other thoughts.
Yeah, is that Lily or I think that's Lilith? And
I think that's Lilith. I don't think that's Vivi. I think that's Lilith. Hi, Paulina.
Oh yeah, she just pulled in. All of our fans are all welcoming you back home. Yeah, all the fans.
Hey, we take all the likes and subscribes, right? All the engagements. So I'm going on.
Oh,
I'm going
oh
on.
no! Speaking of which, I should jump on.
Yeah. So I've got page 3, and in that we've got Igaram and Karu just freaking out, missing Nefertari Vivi. And then I owe you all my deepest apologies. So we do have a crypt. So it does seem like we did get the body. The bodies have hit the floor, and there lies Nefertari Cobra. But I need you to understand why. I wanted to create the energy that would power the industry. Okay, let's see. That would power the industry of the world to come. And though I'm still incomplete, and though it is still incomplete, ... Okay. So I'm guessing inner conflict is Vegapunk's story of why he made all of this, knowing what could happen with his work. How does that vibe for you?
Well, absolutely. And I'm guessing that he knows what the hubbub, like the people in the background, like we're talking about, you know,
Yes.
and he wanted to explain all the haters or whatever. Anybody?
To all the haters.
Yeah, to all the haters, I'm posting this one. I'm just posting a tweet. Okay. Now we're on to me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Still incomplete. Okay. Now here we go. Here's a brightened image. Then here's Vegapunk. I have at last reached a practical stage of my life's work. The Mother Flame. A fire that never goes out. It is an energy source that will one day in the future enrich the lives of people all over the world. And there's hopeful people looking as they're singing. I love how the girl looks. It kind of reminds me of Kill La Kill for some reason. But anyway.
Interesting. That's a fair comparison.
Unfortunately, one little piece of that flame has been stolen. Ugh. Yeah, what? Interesting. The fault of this lies entirely with me. Cypherpole in the center of the island? Are the flames too intense? We can't get in there. The flames are too intense. We can't get in there. Okay, so that's just a hubbub about the Marines not talking about the message, talking about what their own situation is. And wow, there's a burning inferno on the bottom layer caused by one of the Gorosei, the pig Gorosei, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here.
Well, I don't know if it's caused by it. It definitely could be enhanced by it. We don't know their individual powers like that, other than what's his face? Saturn is poisonous. We don't it's interesting though.
Okay, now we go on to the next. There's a major shaking going on up here. What happened, Edison? I'm kind of stunned too. This is crazy. The basement lab of the Leatherface and Cypherpole agents fell down here. So yeah, you cut out the bottom.
Yeah.
And now I can't. And now I can't send more island clouds up to the Straw Hats. Fell down? What do you mean fell down? It's one of those crazy 5 elders. Is heading your way. Please, Stussy, you gotta run. And that must be a flashback to somebody in her past. Or what do you think? Or no, or is that Edison talking to him? No, that's Edison talking to Stussy. Never mind. I take that.
Maybe. It's interesting in how this is gonna play out, especially because the Seraphim are now potentially gonna be loose. So that'll be interesting in how that'll go. Because remember, Seraphim take top orders from these dudes. So there's not like a Vegapunk's gonna pop out and be like, go get him. It's good luck in GG's if they get loose.
Okay. On to you, I believe, sir.
Okay. So I've got pages 6 in 3, 2, 1. So you've got Stussy with the head down, all serious. Oh no. May I free Kaku? May I free Kaku, Edison? And even Kaku's just like, huh? They might be punished for their actions. I won't let him go after the Straw Hats, and I know the first thing he's going to do if he's released. I get it, Stussy. I'm sorry for putting you through this. If he was a friend, wasn't he? I'm sorry for making you betray that friendship. So yeah. Wait, is this the conversation we had last week about them being all friends and they're like, oh yeah, they're buddies and all that good stuff?
Kumbaya, my lord, kumbaya. Yeah, right. Yes. I think a good heel turn maybe.
I think Kaku will forgive her, but I don't think Lucci will. Just throwing that out there. And even Edison's acknowledging that he made her do it just because he's Vegapunk. Interesting little. But you went ahead and saved us. I know you wish you could have been true to both. That kind inner conflict is a calling card of humanity, Stussy. Oh, there we go. Inner conflict, so there we go. And then you have Kaku who's like, damn, am I gonna actually have to do something? And then he's over there, dot, dot, dot. Follow your heart and do whatever it takes to survive. I will. So we have multiple inner conflicts now. So this is our second. First one is Vegapunk and the fact that flying too high and everything, his stuff is being taken advantage of. And now you have Stussy who is like, I wanted to save Vegapunk. I like Kaku. Lucci's cool. That bird. Like, you don't know like how the group dynamic goes. So, any thoughts?
Yeah, she just gotta kick him along. You're like, okay, you're coming with me. Kick.
Hitaru. That's the bird's name. Hitaru. Hattori.
If he's like invincible right now, just use them in the ball. I just don't understand. Just kick him. Like seriously, doesn't she have hockey? Don't we? I mean, just kick him. Literally kick him off the island. Have him float, and then they have to rescue him.
We'll see.
Oh, maybe they don't have the technology to get rid of him, or get him out of the bubble.
Well,
anyway,
we're almost halfway through, so let's go ahead and jump into 7 in 3, 2, 1. Oh, so we're now back at Kawabaka Kingdom. Oh, the background tells it all. Around 2 weeks after the theft of the flame, the sky over Lelouch shone with a powerful light. Okay, meaning that when he's saying the theft, York took a little bit of the flame, giving it to them for the Lelouch genocide.
Right. So, and also that means that they haven't been doing that for the past 800 years. They haven't been able to launch that thing in 800 years.
Well, more importantly, Stella had nothing to do with it. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm taking from this.
Oh, okay, yeah.
We did not know if he was being coerced into doing those things that would allow for the government to make these atrocities. Now we know that he technically does not have an understanding of that. Which is interesting because when all of them have to upload every single day. But York really doesn't have to because she's the pooper. She eats and poops. Like, what is she gonna upload as far as like the ideas from Edison and the wisdom from Pythagoras and like all the other ones have something that they upload. And she was really just like, I pooped today. That's all you need to know. Meanwhile, she's like, here's the mother flame.
I wonder what the larger context, like, why would Oda write that? You know, like, wonder if there's like some kind of like political message there or something.
I don't know if it's a political message, but there's this ideological understanding of trust. That's definitely one. As well as, to Stella's point, and this is the point that Jinbei made when Stella was talking about all the free knowledge. It was like, isn't someone just going to take that and abuse it? And it's just like, oh, Jinbei, you can't always plan for that. It's just like, here you go. So one of your own inner pieces, one of your own inner selves gave into that. Let's go back to it, y'all. Greed. still just, mwah, just, One Piece is so good. Alright. Let's see here. So I'm going to jump back in because, let's see here, around 2 weeks after the theft of the flame, the sky over Lucia shone with a powerful light. Lucia and the kingdom vanished without, and yeah, there's a girl whose house, home was destroyed. Can't remember her name.
The Milk Lady.
Yeah, the Milk Lady. The Milk Lady. I need to grow up. And the kingdom vanished without a trace, according to the reports. After that was when I observed the first signs of worldwide earthquakes. So you have everyone on Kawabaka. So we have 3 of the 4 vice captain or whoever's to Bello Betty and all them. As a scientist, and with the utmost pride in its developments, I can tell you this. That was an ancient weapon? Okay.
No, is that a Marine? That must be a Marine officer.
That looks like a Marine. That does look like a Marine, so I have to go with that. You mean someone did that to Leloucia? Nothing but the Mother Flame could have created so much energy. Leloucia...
This is peak One Piece right now.
Isabello the Third. I give to you, ladies and gentlemen, the King Punch. Leloucia's gone? Not to my knowledge, Majesty. Well, go find out. And I can't remember this dude's name. Yes, sir. The flame that I created was used to activate an ancient weapon. So there we go. Now we know that it's used to activate it. It's not what it is. It is literally the power source of the ancient weapon. Interesting. I wonder if they were using Joy Boy's literal strength against him in these ancient weapons. I'm very interested in that. But
yeah.
King Elizabeth is back. Biggest surprise biggest around the world today.
Yeah, we love it. We love it. My turn.
Jump in.
Oh my gosh, I just saw who's on this one. And then we get a prostrated Vegapunk. I know nothing about who might have carried this out, but they speak for themselves. My actions have led directly or indirectly to the loss of many human lives. A fact that weighs most deeply upon my soul. And I am sorry, when the nuclear boat crashed into the barge and leaked some toxic material and killed all the fish, the guy that did that prostrated in front of the whole court like this. It kind of reminds me of a modern day example.
I wish that they would do that in modern day.
Well, no, this is in the the 70s or 80s or something. I'll fact check that later. I have inherently proven that the man-made disaster that once sank the world is possible again. No, Vegapunk, it's not your fault. The people of his hometown. What does that mean? Pluton is. Shh. Momonosuke, hush.
Oh.
And we get just one little panel blacked out because we don't want. He doesn't want to show where they are. Okay, not even in the inside of the ship. Nothing blacked out. In the because we're talking about Pluton. So we go. In the past, there were 3 ancient weapons. Oh my god. Let's go. What are we gonna? Are they gonna go to talk about your? Oh, let's go. In the past, there are 3 ancient weapons. On to the next page.
Oh my
this
goodness.
is so exciting.
There it is.
And Joy Boy attempted to preserve them for the future. Why would he do such a dangerous thing? We have not in. Wait. Why would he do that for such dangerous things? Have we not sunk far enough? Who is the true evil here, and who fights the good fight? And everyone's like, huh? Ooh, interesting. I don't know.
Especially because an ancient weapon is right there.
Oh, right. Oh, my gosh, I forgot about that. Yes, you're right. The day will come when all of the answers are laid bare. You're going to choke. yourself, you old fool, as Sengoku is ramping down some rice cookies.
Anxiety, pure anxiety eating. Just pure.
Anxiety.
What is he gonna tell everyone?
And I warn you, that moment will happen when we reach the very precipice of the world's drowning. The Void Century is still ripe with mystery. Oh yeah, However, there are some who have learned the truth, and we have a eerie, far shot of the Marine base.
Oh boy!
And it's incredible. It's incredible. We have Grandma, hang your laundry, Devil Fruit Lady. Turu.
Mm-hmm.
And
I don't know the side Marines that hang out with her and Sengoku, but between this around the world was a lot of fun because we have Crocodile who's just like ancient weapons. Tell me more. And then we go to an actual ancient weapon, which was very, very cool, as well as Sengoku, who, as Fleet Admiral, who's retired, how much do you think he knows? Which is why he's just like, I don't know what he's going to say, but I'm just going to keep eating.
Well, now we also know that it's Uranus that made that thing happen, because that's Pluton. Momonosuke is like, oh, that's Pluton, and they know that Pluton's there, so that wasn't Pluton. There's Poseidon, so we know for a fact that Uranus is what made that island disappear, right?
That's fair to say.
Incredible,
very fair to say
incredible development.
Everything's been placed. Everything's been placed. So
it's a flying saucer.
I think that we only have 9 pages left. A huge shout out to Shaggy 2031.
Oh, Shaggy. Shaggy.
Really good
Shaggy.
seeing you. So Shaggy, a little bit of I don't think you've been here since we started doing this. If you have an idea for a poll that we should do for the community, just drop that idea. So if you're just like, what is this blank? We'll all vote on it. A little community poll throughout the rest of the stream. As well as if there is an MVP of the chapter that should be the thumbnail, let us know that thought too. So, good to have you along, Samurai Drew.
Shaggy.
It wasn't me, right? I think
it's
time for us to jump in.
I got on the sofa. Shaggy.
I'm jumping on to page... Wait, because it's me, right?
It wasn't me.
What's up?
It wasn't me.
I hate you. So, alright.
Wait, hold on. There's someone who has learned the truth. I was like, oh, look at it. He's chomping down on the cookies. It's your turn next on page 10.
Cool. 3, 2, 1. Marine headquarters. So we have Sakazuki literally flaming up from all of this. You're really going to tell them everything, Vegapunk. The king of the pirates crew. Excuse me. Okay. Come on, hey.
What?
There are some that learned the king of the pirates crew, and even all the Marines are like, oh. And we cut to Crocus. Pirates? Why? Why are the secrets of the world in the hands of pirates? We're all in terrible danger, and
those guys are saying that.
Tribe, yeah, it looks like the Long Arm tribe are freaking out. So that's pretty interesting in all of that. So not sure how that's gonna go.
They hate pirates.
Yeah, apparently, right? But Laboon's back, so I get to see my boy. I'm going on. This seems pretty straightforward, so I'm gonna go on. Okay.
Crocus do be looking great.
Crocus do be looking great.
Oh, and I kind of knew he looked pissed. So.
Just a heads up. Yeah, it's been okay. Been a minute since I was here. I'm at work right now. All right, you chill, my dude. If you want to just hang out and listen to us in the background, we appreciate you, Nakama. It's always fun being able to have people along and giggle at our shenaniganry. So, wow, we're back here, page 11. So we're back here on Egghead. Wait, Stella, wait, that doesn't make sense, Stella. How did you know that I stole your molar flame for you? There you go. That's exactly. I stopped synchronizing. Oh, right there. She doesn't have to upload. Called it right there. Love it. Clip it. Clip it if you want. You couldn't have known. And I know you're terrible at lying and acting. Interesting. You were truly shocked when you found out. York, was this all you're doing? You received the information about Lelouch and then observed the data? What does that mean when the timeline doesn't add up? Did you know about the government's response? But if that's the case, I've been wrong all along. He wouldn't do anything as tepid as hiding the transmission transponder snail. I think she just figured it out then. So through all this, I think she just figured it out. But I will take that win as far as York not needing to synchronize because all she does is poop.
Mm-hmm.
So
you did say that.
Yeah, right. So I'll take that win for sure. I'm taking that one. What other? I don't. Oh my god. Something's there on the next page. I don't know what it is, and my brain just broke.
Oh,
go ahead.
Okay, here we go. Okay, and she goes, he went to 5 elders. I know where the Transponder Snail is. You're certain? Absolutely. I'm Vegapunk too, you know. The Transponder Snail is under the protection of the Iron Giant in the Favreau phase.
I'm pretty. I can't know who told. Someone called that. It may have been you.
I did not. I absolutely did not. I did not think of this. Oh my god, this is so cool. And look how dark and foreboding. Oh, is the Iron Giant
is that
the
an
reason
ancient
that
weapon?
under? No, because we already know that Pluton is on Wano. And but no, what's interesting is let's put it this way. I am like 80% sure that's not an ancient weapon. It's an ancient weapon, but it's not one of the main ones.
Could it be?
Yes, it could be.
Because
that's where I'm giving you 20%.
If Pluton's a ship, and you can make multiple of the blueprints, right? Then what if that's just a Pluton? You went a little silent there for a second.
Oh no, I said I don't know. I don't know 3 times, and
okay.
I still don't know.
What about do you think this could be the question, or do you want to wait till we end it?
Yeah, wait. Let's wait till we end it because I want to think about that.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Right,
Okay. On to the next. On to the next. Here we go. Last page.
Let's see if they freak out on it.
When they learned. Wait. Let me read that again. Sorry. When they learned all of the true history, why did they drift apart without telling anyone? Why didn't they act on it? Hey, Ray, you've had too much to drink. It's not like you to be this wiped out. As she's beating up a pirate, and I love Shaki so much. She was the Queen Empress of Amazon Lily. No, I don't know. Ook, I'm just an old man now, and you're telling them too much to Vegapunk. Don't be a fool. Us old folks should keep our secrets. Don't rob the youngins of all the fun. Right, Roger? And he's drunk, putting his glass down. These are the things that he could have told, Usopp. Back, Usopp was like, is the One Piece real? Da, da, da. Like, he had all the answers for him if he wanted it. And so he's saying he would have done it, but you know what? The Straw Hats kind of wanted the surprise. So he's like, oh man, you ruined my game. But I think it's good. I think the readers needed more turbulence in the story and then reveal it. So I love that it's inside this Iron Giant, and that's going to be our last stand. Like, everyone's going to be able to leave the island because of this, I feel like.
Oh yeah, because they're all going to turn their attention. All these monsters are going to turn their attention to it, and it's just going to be like, that tickles.
Oh my god. The hockey that split the whole Labosphere in like half. He hits the Iron Giant, the Iron Giant goes.
I can't wait because they've probably fought this thing before. So it's just going to be like you, and he's just like, round 2.
I love that. I forgot about that part. Oh man, that's beautiful.
Right?
Anyway, there he goes. Hey.
So that's Don't Be a Fool. Don't go rubbing. Okay.
Robbing these youngins of all the fun, right, Roger? To be continued. No break. Chapter
No
next week, boys
break.
and girls.
So I think it's time to sip and discuss a toast to kicking butt. Um, first things first. What is going to be the question for today? It could be why didn't they act on it? The question of the day could be why didn't they act on the knowledge that they had? It could be, is the Iron Giant a ancient weapon?
Is an Iron Giant an ancient? Oh, okay. Oh man, and then the other question is Uranus, because did Vegapunk say that ancient weapon was used recently?
Yes.
So here's the
made
question.
the link of the ancient weapon and that it was powered by the fire. He made that connection.
But this Iron Giant isn't powered by the fire. Vegapunk can't get it to work.
No, the Iron Giant turned on when Luffy went Gear 5.
Right.
That's why I'm wondering what ancient weapons are powered by these eternal energy sources. That's my question. Or could the question of the day be, is the Iron Giant versus the 5... Are the 5
Oh my god.
going to beat the Iron Giant?
Yeah, I just had a thought. You remember when we first met Vegapunk?
Yeah.
Where was he?
The Iron Giant.
No, halfway inside of it.
Halfway inside
He
of
was
it, yeah.
he was probably implanting the Transponder Snail when we first met him, and just got done doing the message, and then implanted it, and then met Luffy.
Let's see here. Should that be the question?
Yeah, well, I mean, how do you want to phrase that?
When we
Oh
first
my
met
God,
Vegapunk,
that's
did he?
insane.
When we first met Vegapunk, was he planting the transponder, the
Transponder
snail in the Iron Giant? That's it.
That's
That's
insanity.
It. That's it.
Insanity.
When we first met Vegapunk, I'm just gonna go.
Because my first thought is, how did he get inside the Iron Giant if it's so impenetrable, And then I realized, oh, he phased through. He had to warp into it and then warp back out.
I can put Transponder Snail in there. I'm gonna get a little cute now. Transponder Snail.
We'll know if I'm right if Randy Troy says it's so.
All right. So to our amazing community, if you would like to participate in our shenaniganry,
Yes.
then please go ahead and vote on what you believe is going to be, and this will be for the next half hour while we just continue. So throughout this entire stream, we will have this this poll going. So no rushes to get to it, but if you can, go vote. So where do you want to start? Because we do spend a lot of time in Alabasta. Or how about this? Is this Lily or Vivi? Who is Emu looking at? Lily or Vivi?
That would be really creepy and funny. Oh, wait a minute. Remember Vivi's mom? Actually her mom in that picture? That's what I want to look up, because that's really similar. This one could be actually Vivi, which would be so funny. As if he, already has a crush on Vivi. He's already obsessed with her. But it's
like
more
an
likely.
Older photo, though.
It seems like an older photo. Yeah, absolutely.
That's why I'm more like that. That's an older photo.
And look at this.
Go ahead.
Look at this. Look at this. Sorry. You have this photo, and then in the next panel, you have Cobra's photo. In the same manner, where they're all it's of these big photos of these famous people, linking them together. I don't know. It's a good thing. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, that's a really good input. I like that. Thank you for that. But that's kind of where we're at, because having that type of transitioning really helps tie it together. And for all we know, because we've been dealing with Oda I'm at 19 years at this point, that could be a clue. That literally could be a clue of what could it be? What is this?
Who is it? Who is it at the door? I don't know. So the question is, obviously Imu likes VV's grandma.
I think they were. The more that I'm starting to believe that it was a kid, Emu was a kid. I think they were like really good friends, like best friends kind of thing. And that's where the war against ideologies came from, because they were both on either side.
I love how the crown is like makes him look like taller, but you can tell like that like it's like short. It's like a kid. Yeah, it's a kid in a crown. It's like insanity.
Or it could just be another Oda design, which is just like, probably should have saw that one coming too.
You know what's crazy? You know how like these eyes look just like Mihawk's?
Very much so, yeah.
In the anime today, Zoro goes, he's fighting Mihawk Jr. And he's going, wow, you have more life in your eyes than Mihawk.
I can't. I've gotten a good lead up in the anime, so I'm gonna have a nice binge. It's gonna be a good 2 to 3 episodes. It's gonna be so nice.
Are you still in Wano?
No. I mean, like, that's what I mean. There's 3 or 4 episodes that I'm behind on for the anime, so it's always good to have.
You're an
like,
Egghead.
Yeah, I'm in Egghead. Oh, I've been dancing in Egghead, boy. You think I'm gonna miss these outfits? Zoro's outfit is coming up, and that's the one I'm ready for. Just like,
we can't read the manga anymore. We're gonna be anime only. It's so good. No, just kidding. No. Anyway, anime's really good, and it made me think that what the hell? What is Emu and what is Mihawk? Could those two things? What? Okay. Ready for the crazy one?
Sorry.
Okay. Right. Yeah. Right. I think we're thinking the same thing. Crazy world. Mihawk's 800 years old. Okay, and just like Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, you know how like one guy, one separation, lives, like underground is like a king under, and the other guy is like a wanderer, and then the wanderer is like the guy that the Brotherhood, like the brothers are part of.
Mm-hmm.
That would be interesting if Mihawk and Emu are brothers, like the same thing, that they're both like immortal and like beings that like are like non-human, like this thing that Zoro's describing. I don't know, that'd be insane. But what were you saying?
I was just gonna say that Emu's Mihawk's grandma.
Or Emu is Mihawk's grandma.
Like, that's where I was going. You're over here like, Dracul Mihawk is actually a vampire who is 1,000 years old and has been since a void century.
A vampire! I didn't even think about that. He totally has vampire vibes.
Except being out in the sun.
Oh yeah. That
but
boat
he's
has
immortal
like
now,
no
so screw it. Like, I guess if he's 800 years old, who would have thought?
Has One Piece ever had vampires? I don't even know. Oh yeah, Stussy. and Sanji's.
Let's talk about Stussy. You made Samurai Drew made a good call last week. That she wanted to rejoin. She wanted to rejoin CP0, and we're just like, I mean, maybe. And then he then when he brought Lucci in, we're all just like, no. But I think Kaku would be down for that. Is Stussy the MVP?
Yeah, sure. We've never given it to her, right?
Because
honestly, no.
Hey,
the pooper. The pooper's the MVP. She figured it out. No one else figured this out except for you. Said that some people called it. I didn't hear it. I watch all the YouTube videos. The pooper got it.
The pooper had the scooper.
Yeah, the pooper got the scoop. Scoop. Wait, what's her name?
It's York.
York. Yeah.
We can use York. York has been. We're still far enough away in the anime that we're not spoiling anything as far as like the York being the bad guy kind of thing. But just having York as the thumbnail for this, I mean, that's a really good point. Like, York's the one who figured it out.
I don't know. You could just have York and whatever you want to do. York would be an interesting, but I'm also down for what you said earlier, Stussy. But I just feel like, yeah, I don't know. I love it. Choose either one. I'm good with either one, whatever you're thinking.
No,
and guess what? We get a worm. Yeah. We get the worm this chapter.
Oh yeah, the worm is hanging out. Peter.
Okay. So anyway.
Mr. Peter came by. That was interesting.
Yeah. Yeah. So, do you have anything to want to add to that?
I mean, he's an Alaskan bullworm, so.
Frick that worm.
Which one was? I'm trying to get. Where was that one? Oh, he was sucking in. Those are the CP0 agents.
Yeah, which is effed up. What's the townsfolk?
Interesting. The townsfolk were evacuated, and they stated that they had destroyed their ship.
So they all died?
That's what they alluded to. That they had destroyed the ship of refugees, and that was way before. That was a while ago. Like, so much has happened about that. Yeah. So, before I forget, King Elisabello de Trois. My boy's back. Wow.
And checking out the information.
And being a good king. Being a good king.
He doesn't believe. He double checks.
I love the fact that this Chad among kings, immediately is told something and is like, what do our sources say? Our sources say this. Don't believe them. If King Elisabello becomes the first king that revolts, because up until now, King Elisabello, I mean, all the people that have revolted, all the countries, have been the people. It's all been the people who have been revolted. There has not been a king or monarchy that have revolted against the Celestial Dragons yet, and I am...
You could almost say that Vivi's dad, Cobra, did revolt. You know, he revolted by asking too many questions. Maybe.
That's fair.
But no, you're right. Not like a full revolt.
Like, he didn't, like, Cobra went in knowing I'm about to open my mouth and die. But what am I about to get? What information am I about to get and not get? Because I still remember there is a half-covered word bubble that's going to drive me nuts as we look back and try and understand what he said to Sabo as Sabo is escaping. Like, it's all bananas. It's absolutely all bananas, and the lore is getting crazy. But... yeah.
I know. You raise a good question about that Iron Giant versus whatever was shooting down. Like, there has to be. I mean, you don't think those two things are related, so one of them has to be Uranus, and it seems like the Iron Giant's like a third option.
Well,
like, the Iron Giant couldn't erase all of Egghead Island.
No. But at the same time, I'm interested in what the Iron Giant represents, because that thing is seemingly massive. Like, that's also what I'm getting out of this. So is this something that, if we have blueprints to make a ship of some type, what is that ship? Or what is that vehicle? Is that similar to the Iron Giant, where it's been like, it's basically a Frankie Shogun battleship. I'm just gonna make that connection. It's similar to that. Especially now that we know that it at least has the Transponder Snail device, possibly put there by Vegapunk when we first met him, 4D chessing it all. Interesting. I'm exhausted after streams, so if he had just gotten done with this stream and then did that, more power to him. But
yeah, nobody edits right after. You'd be insane.
Oh, that work ethic is
relatable. Yeah, no, but unrelatable, really. Him. It just, because the first thing you think about is like, oh, well, if it's so hard for them to get into it, how come Vegapunk? I don't know. It's just like, I just wonder how long he's had that in the basket, if that is true.
Hopefully. All I know is if they are going to go after this Iron Giant, and it is going to be the most metal fight I have ever seen. Because right now, you have two that are inside, I want to say, I think Marcus Mars is still inside the lab. I believe so. So basically, you have the worm who's sucking everyone up, who's basically eating Cypherpole agents, which is interesting. You have the boar, who's chasing after Luffy still. You have the horse that's doing battle with at the boat. So the horse, that's where the horse is. It looks like Mars turned back into the bird, and that it's flying over the top. I'm guessing. And then you have the fifth one, Saturn, who's inside whacking the hell out of the machinery. So I have the feeling that this is about to be a very, very, very battle between all of them, because they're not there at all. So they're all gonna have to hightail it over there and start that
insane.
fight.
Yeah. With this, York has definitely sealed her spot with the Celestial Dragons. I think when she goes, it's there. Like I mean, like I think now she's on their side. I think that's definitely like a turning point. Like I think whenever we have a battle with the government again, York is going to be there. She's going to be right behind everybody.
I do agree that York is going to get away from all of this and become like the brain on their end, which I'm very, very interested in, as far as like, all right, now we have Vegapunk, whose literal brain is split to assist these different ideologies, which is kind of brilliant if you think about it. Like, you have the best brain in all sides, and they're not helping either side, and they're not like picking one, but the actual like, not emotions, but the actual, I don't know, foundations of each are split to be able to help each different faction. That is very interesting, in my opinion. Just throwing that
right. There's different mentalities, yeah.
Alright. We've got, I'd say about 13 minutes left.
Okay.
So what other thoughts do we possibly want to jump into?
Okay, so York. No, oh my God, York and who's the first Stella that we meet? The chick that's gonna be with
Lilith.
us. Lilith. Sorry, I can think of Lilith.
Yeah.
So those are probably gonna be the last two surviving Stellas.
Like, let's just say the girls, because it doesn't seem like what's the fighter?
No.
The fighter is Aerith. Something like that.
Oh yeah, because it's like okay. But I thought, didn't she die? She didn't die, did she?
No, she just got her face bent in by Lucci. Literally bent in. That was insane. He went Big Kitty so quick, just pow.
I kind of want to see her self-destruct, because I kind of want to see the difference between these two, because they kind of look different. So it could just be like the two different like alter egos, and clashing, like the anger versus the greed, something like that. I like that angle.
Well, again, let's keep in mind that Lilith is evil. So, quote unquote evil. She's the bad one.
Right.
Negative emotions. Let's just say negative emotions, because she's adorable. Like, she's not.
And guess who she's gonna have to team up with? The old Vegapunk squad. The old guys.
If she.
Can you imagine?
If she
and they're like, you don't know anything, young. Right. They'd be so mad.
Bro, that would be amazing. Oh, yes.
Well, she'd be like yelling at Caesar Clown and King or whatever his name. Oh man, what's his dad's name? It's a Judge. Oh my gosh, I don't remember everybody.
She would be judging Judge so harshly. She would kick the crap out of the boys. Like, it would be so much fun seeing Lilith and Reiju just hanging out. Lilith and Reiju just hanging out is, for me, peak One Piece. Just gonna throw that out there.
Oh man. Yep.
So,
And
to your point, though, that could very much happen. And again, that kind of goes into the different mindsets of the best brain going to help the different ideologies.
Oh my gosh, did I just realize how high up do you think and I'm on page 2. Look at Alabasta and how it's like raised up the town.
Yeah, like how many meters is that?
I wonder if
the
they'd be
200
safe.
meters, or is that half of that? Because even to, I love how worldwide One Piece is, because in like I think it was Tekking's stream and Roger's stream, it was just like, for you Americans, 200 meters is blah 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 feet. It was just like, thank you. I feel so seen.
Appreciate you.
It's half the Empire State Building. Oh, now explain
Mile
kilometers.
Oh wait, what is it?
Kilometer. I'm joking. It was just saying. Explain kilometers.
You know, and then I saw a map where if like you flooded the current globe as much as the One Piece one, and we wouldn't be too bad. Obviously, Florida get hit. Ripped to the best state.
That's what's happening in Florida right now. What you talking about?
I know, but otherwise, the rest of the U.S. would be okay. It wouldn't be too bad.
Something interesting I do want to bring up now that able to really digest the chapter. The prostration of Vegapunk to the world. Is this the second time? Did anyone in the Marines bow their head before Fujitora to apologize on behalf of the world? To apologize on behalf of their actions.
He's the only one. Oh, wait, Sword.
Who for Sword? No, I'm saying, has anyone done that? Because I think it was just Fujitora. I know, what's his name? Smoker wanted to after Alabasta.
The first arc, the Marines salute Luffy on the way out to thank them for getting rid of Captain Morgan.
Oh, well, there's that, but also, now that I think about it, King Cobra prostrated himself to everyone in Alabasta.
Part of the world government.
Yes, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and that was in dealing with the Warlords. So we see this up. Yep. So we have 2 prostrations in dealing with the Warlords, and now you have this system that has now been abdicated, which that's very, very interesting. Ooh, that is good stuff. That is really good stuff. What? Any thoughts?
No, wait, let's end this soon. But the last comment I had was, can we switch to the anime? Talking about the anime. The anime is just so great. You said that you're only a few episodes behind.
Yeah.
So you've been watching Luffy go Gear 4, Gear 5. I mean, sorry.
Oh, Luffy versus Lucci has been so much fun.
The music was so good.
Just chomping away at the bitch, like nom nom nom. Lucci you could see Lucci actually getting into it, which was, you could feel that from the manga, but Lucci getting into the fight as the I'm also leveled up. Now, granted, I haven't gotten to the part where Kaku's initiated the fight with Zoro, so I haven't gotten to any of that yet. So I'm a good 3 episodes behind. But for me, it's very difficult to just watch one episode. Even reading one chapter here in this space, I read all 3 prior chapters before, so I have my own little personal little mini binge. The anime, just watching one at a time is so difficult, because it's just like, after 4 minutes of recap and another 2 minutes of intro, and now that we have an outro, there's another minute there. So that's 8 minutes out of a 23-minute episode. So 15 minutes of actual content. It just going like that.
Yeah, and it looks good.
Oh, they've kept up with it, I hope.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying, like, because of all that time getting out of it, then they can have the anime looking better with that time that you're talking about. But sorry, keep going.
Well, they're filling in on all the different places, which for me allows me a little bit of comfort that they're putting in that padding, because there's so much to get through. But as someone who is constantly hearing about the workage placed on these animators, while also like concerned about AI and what that can take away from their jobs, hopefully it's like a benefit to them, not a detriment from them. Like that's where I'm like, I'm hoping that we're keeping this quality while not like selling out like the soul of the show. Does that make sense?
Oh yeah. But I think that there's a quality, and now they have to reach it. You know, like now that they've
Well, now that
shown
Netflix
what they
is
can
changing.
do. Yeah, Netflix. And by the way, I hope you're watching it on Netflix. I am, and the quality is just insanity on that. I just love it.
I haven't, but I might switch over.
I skipped about like 30 episodes to get to it. You know, because I mean, obviously we read the manga, so. So I have some backtracking to do. But I skipped ahead to go get to the egghead.
That's fair. Let's see here.
Anyway.
I think that anime has been very peak, and especially for what's to come, because if it's what I'm thinking, kid's about to get wrecked. Literally. In this
Oh my
next
god! Does that happen in the middle of Egghead? Oh shit! Oh my god! That is awesome. Can't wait for that.
We're about to get into the sectioning of Kid is about to get absolutely his face punched in. Lin, literally, Garp is about to get his face punched in, and then we're gonna see Law
His face punched
get his face punched in. So it's all about to be just so insane in the community, both anime-wise and where we're at. So, for all of you who have been sticking with us, we appreciate you so much. I think that after all the discussions, Stussy didn't really make her way up to the top as far as their contribution. It seems more like that York is definitely going to be an MVP of the chapter. So I will go ahead and call it that York is the MVP. And then we will go ahead and call the poll 50%. When we first met Vegapunk, the Stella, was he planting the Transponder Snail in the Iron Giant? And at the 57-minute mark, the community is at a draw. 50%
think he uploads same day.
Yes, 50% think it was a no. So very interesting. Again, that the community has spoken. What'd you say, Samurai?
They don't think that he uploads daily.
Apparently not. Thank you to everyone, Shaggy, all the others who have been in the stream. We appreciate you so much. It's so much fun being able to have that conversation to bounce off of. If there was any part that you think should be a short, let us know. For those who don't know, we try to put out a few shorts for after the stream. Just a little recap, a little fun time. And yeah, we'll go from there. Any thoughts, Samurai?
Thought is, are we going to get some ancient weapon lore in the next one? Because we just got revealed. Yeah, anyway, so we'll see what happens next.
Oh, the fact that we have another chapter next week, 3 chapters in a row.
No break.
We are back to 3 chapters in a row, ladies and gentlemen. We are back. Where's our little sound effects around here? We get to. There we go. I don't know about that, but we'll take that. So thank you all for joining us. I'm the DarkBriton with the Runaway Warlords. Thank you. This is my partner Samurai Jew. Always thank you for joining us. Remember, Nakama, that anime is adulting. Stay reckless, Warlords. Peace. Oh, your camera's back. Nice.